I want to talk about why people feel lonely, or my thoughts on why people feel lonely. And today, I mean, you'll be pleased to know that I've taken off my mic. I had a separate mic, and it was making funny noises. I don't know what's happened to it, but such is life. So I'm using my iPhone mic. So I hope this sounds okay. Anyhow, my thoughts on why people feel lonely. I mean, I feel lonely sometimes. Not nearly as much as I did. And I think one of the reasons is that people aren't actually very comfortable with themselves. They don't really like spending time with themselves. Maybe they don't like themselves very much. And so that obviously takes a lot of work on yourself to just actually become your own friend. Because you need to be comfortable in your own skin. I mean, comfortable in your own skin, because if you're not, you're either fake or you're not really allowing yourself to connect with other people. Because how can other people connect with you if you can't even connect with yourself? It's quite simple. So, why aren't people who feel lonely okay with themselves? And I mean, it's not just social media's fault. You may notice I do tend to blame social media for a lot. And there are a lot of good things about social media, if it's used correctly. But if it's not used correctly, if it's used for validation of yourself, and I'm not going to go into all that. I'm not going to go into the whole validation thing, because I do it in other videos, so it'll get very boring. And I want this to just be a fairly quick video, not one of my marathon ones that I sometimes do. But yeah, be less reliant on other people's validation in whatever way, whether it's social media or whatever, what other way that you allow others to affect your own self-esteem, whether it be positively or negatively. Then really try and cut down on what you're doing. Have a think about what you're doing, that you get external validation for, or external praise, or external negativity. Then really you want to stop doing those sort of things as well. Someone in your life may be bringing you down, may be slugging you off, saying you're like, oh, you're no good, you're crap at this, you're crap at that, or and not even necessarily in that kind of blunt way. You'll find a lot of people like to try and bring you down with just little sly comments, little negative comments that they chip away at you. And that chips away at your own self-esteem. Now, if you don't feel good about yourself, how can you spend time with yourself? So the time that you spend on your own, try and make it... I'm going to use the old cliche word of quality time. I don't really like that term, but I can't think of another one, so we'll go with that one. Yeah, so when you are alone, try and do some positive things, whatever it may be. Try and avoid social media to a large extent. You don't have to cut it off altogether. I mean, come on, we live in a modern world. But again, don't rely on it for your soul entertainment and your soul validation. Do some meditation. I think I've mentioned that before as well. Learn some meditation. It's okay just to be on your own for a while. I know we're social animals, and there are times to be social. Yeah, absolutely. I love being social. Some of the time. But I don't like being social all the time. Sometimes I just want to be by myself. And I'm perfectly happy I'm not sitting there brooding or crying or stuff like that. I'm perfectly happy to sit in my own company, doing whatever, watching a film, reading a book, doing a bit of housework. That's alone time as well. These daily chores, they're alone time. And you could argue, you don't feel lonely then. You don't feel lonely when you're doing housework. Well, but I guess most people don't. Because you're occupying your mind. And you've got to get out of your head, really. And I'm not saying you have to go around cleaning obsessively. If you feel you must clean obsessively, then come around my house and do my house, because my house is always a shithole. But keep yourself occupied. You don't have to be buzzing around with the Hoover and the polish all the time, or doing washing up and constantly doing stuff like that. But those things do help in their own moderation, because when you're doing tasks like that, you don't feel lonely. Your mind is concentrating on something else, rather than you're looking at your own negative thoughts. So I'm going to end it there, because I only wanted to make a short video. I don't know if it's useful or not. It's kind of just thoughts that come out of my head, so whether they're useful at all, who knows. But so thanks for watching. See you later.